towards your goal is Career Conference, which is happening in Charlotte, North Carolina on March 22nd and 23rd. You will be celebrated for your SOAR achievement, Star Consultant achievement, and career path movement. This event is our fave of the entire year as you are celebrated in high energy environment. You will be inspired, trained, and recognized as you continue to make this your best year ever. Our company event to also mark in your calendar is Seminar 2024. The Diamond Seminar dates are Monday, July 29 to Thursday, August 1st. When you tuck away about $200 per month for this event from now till June, you'll have well over $1,000 saved to have your most eventful and fun seminar celebration.
Oh my goodness, Sophia, I love it. Well, you guys, I'm so excited about Career Conference. So they're doing a few different locations, and so the one that's most going to be most like focused on, which is first, is going to be Career Conference, and it's in Charlotte. So that's probably going to be the closest one for all of us. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm so excited to show you guys a little clip of what Career Conference is.
Breathing belief barrier back into you to just finish it by seminar.
I was right at transition when I attended my first career conference. So you absolutely have to come to Career Conference because it really is where your dreams can be established.
It gives people a good vision of how big Mary Kay really is. It's a real, true, viable business.
Career Conference was probably my very first major event that changed everything. You get the inside vision. It's a ton of recognition, but it's a ton of training for that short-term goal to push to the end.
Inspirational, it's motivational. It makes us actually reflect and think back why we started doing the business.
It's about spark. It's about reminding yourself of the dreams that you have and the accomplishments that you can attain.
Transform yourself at Career Conference 2018.
Oh my goodness, that's such an ancient promo video. They didn't have one for 2024. But I wanted to share that, you guys. And Career Conference, I want to tell you guys a little bit about what makes Career Conference so amazing. So the first thing is going there, our team is always at the top. I mean, we were always at the top. We were #1 in team building at Career Conference 2 years ago. And last year, the company did not have a career conference, but we were still #1. I remember, Sophia, we were sitting there with Kristen and we were in the front row. It was amazing. And you guys, what I love about Career Conference is that you are going to gain the training that you really need to take yourself from where you are to where you want to be at seminar. And it gives you that extra oomph. And the thing that I think really speaks to you most at Career Conference is that it gives you, it's almost like a benchmark between now and seminar, where it really will get you where you want to be. And I remember it was my second career conference, and I had just submitted DIQ. Career Conference was April 1st, and I just finished submitting my 10 active on March 31st. And I remember sitting there with Joyce, who just earned her third pink Cadillac last night. She's such a beast. And I remember sitting there with her, and we were at Virginia Beach. It was Virginia Beach Career Conference. We were looking out on the ocean, and I remember just looking at her, and we both were like, this is it. Like, we are going to make this something amazing. And I remember having that benchmark. I did not want to show up at Career Conference not in my red jacket. I remember that it gave me such a vision of a benchmark goal. And so I'm so excited. We're going to have so much fun at Career Conference in Charlotte. And so for those of us Florida babes, we're going to be driving up. It's going to be amazing. So it really does give you that benchmark of something to look forward to really be able to get yourself to that next place. And then, as Sophia shared about seminar, it's the very end of July to August 1st. So I am going to share a video. That way you guys can really see what seminar is. And it is just truly, it's life-changing.
caught up in your magic. My feet don't touch the ground. I never knew the feeling until you.
So I'm going to pass the mic over quickly to Kristen and Amelia, who have been to seminar. And I just want you guys to share in like a minute or 2 minutes what seminar is to you. What is seminar to you? So, Kristen, do you want to start? And then Amelia will have you share.
Yes, I would love to start. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Well, Megan and I have been going to seminars for like 7 years now, right, Megan?
Mhm.
Yes, our view of seminar too, we got to watch our parents come home from it for years with like suitcases of prizes and banners and ribbons and all that. So it was really exciting to go to our first one. And for me, it's fun because you get to go to Dallas, you get to travel with girlfriends, you get to dress up. And, you know, we don't have prom anymore. We're not really in high school. So we get to act like we're in prom, we're princesses for a night. But more than that, I think it's really cool because you get to see like how Mary Kay has changed a lot of women's lives, not just like financially for their family, but like spiritually, like confidence, things that they would have never gotten anywhere else. And I really believe that's because God has blessed the company with such amazing leaders. So if you're thinking about going, like I would recommend it so much, not just for your Mary Kay business, but for yourself and for something for you. Like it is the most amazing time.
Yeah, I love that so much, Kristen. And seminar was the first time I met Kristen, so that was so special. But it really is just such a fun time. And last year was my first ever time going. And honestly, like seeing everything, like I feel like we can get stuck in our own little worlds, right? With Mary Kay, like, oh, like I'm doing this business, like Mary Kay. And then you go to seminar and like your mind is just blown. You're like, whoa, Mary Kay is like the coolest thing on earth. Like I am so blessed to have this in my life. Like no joke. But just really hearing what it's truly about and like seeing women and meeting women that you hear stories about and you just learn so much that's so priceless on top of having so much fun, like, and just like rewarding yourself for all your hard work. But yeah, I think to me, it's just like what, like seeing in like a weekend or whatever, what Mary Kay is all about. And like you feel it, like it changes your perspective, which is really awesome.
Oh my goodness. The biggest thing that you said, Amelia, is like you like feel it. You do. You like you just leave feeling like you're just such a baddie when you leave seminar. Like you just have the don't you when you say like you get into the airport on the way back from seminar and you're like, I've got my suitcase, you're like, I got my red jacket on, and like no one can touch you. You're like, I know what I'm going home to do, right? Like you're just undefeatable. I remember leaving seminar once and there was this security guy for Mary Kay. I didn't know he worked for Mary Kay, and he was in front of me and like I was like boxing, I was like on fire, I was like so excited. And he looked back and he was like, you're about to go home and do big things. I was like, oh, you just wait. Like the fire you get, no one can give that to you sitting on your couch at home in the end of July. No one can give that to you. So it's so worth saving. It's about $200 if you just now start saving. It's $200 a month. It's about 1,000 to go by the time you book your flight and we do the hotel. It is the best investment. You guys, after my first seminar, my income went from probably $10,000 my first year to making six figures my second year. Literally, that is what seminar can do for you. It is life changing. And so every seminar that I've ever gone to, our team has always leveled up. We've always leveled up. And so I just am so passionate about it. So I do want to give a super amazing shout out to all of our stars from last quarter. There were so many of you, and I really just want to give you the congratulations that you deserve. And so I want to just celebrate Amelia. Oh my goodness, girl. I think you've been a star every quarter since you joined. I mean, every quarter. And you guys, Amelia, I'm so excited to celebrate her in just a minute and tell you guys what she's just achieved. And I'm so excited about Jill. She is one of my newest team members, and Mariah and Kira and Allie, who is on Sophia's team. Allie has been a star countless times, and she is such a rock star. And she has recently added a gorgeous woman, Jennifer Costa, who you also see here. She just added Jennifer to her team, who Jennifer is a star. And you guys, I just want to brag on Allie for a second, because I was having a conversation with Jennifer, and Allie doesn't even know this. But Jennifer told me, she said, I saw Allie doing her Mary Kay business at Orange Theory. And she said, in the way that she just wasn't salesy, but the way that she was just doing her job and the way that she was so effortless. And she said, I bought into what Allie was doing because Allie is so classy, and anything that Allie would do, I would want to do. And so when I heard that from Jen, I just thought to myself, who is watching you? Women are watching what you're doing. And so I don't even think Allie's here tonight, but I'm just so proud of Allie. Like, she's just such a rock star. Okay, Paula is amazing. She is the newest team member of Linda Sylvie. Paula has 20 women on her confirmed guest list for her launch party on Wednesday. I'm so thrilled for her. Congratulations to Kira, who started as a star. She sold $2,000 in her first 2 weeks, and she has added 4 people to her team. Congratulations, Linda Fowler on Amy Perry's team. Congratulations, Tanya Lockard, Jennifer Costa, and Samantha Shoemaker. Samantha, I just love you, friend. I hope you watch this recording. So you guys, we're in a new star quarter. It is so exciting. And so we have from December 16th to March 15th to become a star. So would anyone like to just unmute and share what it takes to become a star?
I can if you want.
Yes, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I love this. I'd love to share anytime about stars. Like it being a star, as Megan said, I've been a star since the beginning because it's my favorite. So being a star, that just means that you're hitting your 600 in the month, for every month in the quarter. So just 3 months, you're 600. But the best part is your little 600, they get converted into these points, right? Where you get to shop on like this bougie little site that it's like pick anything out that you want, like because you earned it with your points, and it's so fun. So these are like some of the awesome prizes you can choose from, but you can literally just get whatever you want every month for earning your star. It's so fun. And you also get company referrals, which is also amazing. I've gotten so many customers and team members from that. So being a star is just like, why wouldn't you not want to be a star, right? So yeah, that's a star.
Oh my goodness. Amen, Amelia. It's the referrals and the prizes. It's amazing. And you guys, it really averages out to about $300 in sales per week. And our company averages that we sell $100 a face. And so it really comes down to seeing 3 faces a week to be a star. So it's so doable. You can do it. Track it, track it, track it. And you will be recognized at Career Conference, because Career Conference is the week after the star quarter has ended. You will be recognized there for being a star. And so before I go on to the next recognition, I just want to tell you guys a huge congratulations on our team victory last month. So we finished our 3rd pink Cadillac 28 days early. You guys, I just want to tell you, congratulations. This is such a team effort. And without every single one of you, this would not happen. I'm here with family, and one of my family members was like, that's so amazing that like you've earned so many pink Cadillacs. And I was like, it has nothing to do with me. I said, I lead the most amazing, powerful, intelligent women. That is literally how I feel about you guys. You are so smart. I really think our secret power is that you guys are so smart and you're so intentional and you're just such amazing businesswomen. So I just want to tell you guys, congratulations, because at Career Conference, we are going to get to go across stage when they call all the pink Cadillac units. They literally play the pink Cadillac song, and we're going to get to go across stage and do a fun dance together. And so I just want to tell each of you thank you and congratulations. And we're going to have so much fun pulling up to Career Conference in our pink caddy. And so this is just such a big deal, such a big deal. So you guys, I just want to celebrate Amelia Fox for earning her right to come to leadership conference with us. She and I are going to be leaving in about 20 days. We're so excited. We're literally about to just go party for 4 days. We can't wait. We're going to a rodeo. We have so many fun events to go to, and we've got parties, and we're just going to be attending all the things, and we're just literally so excited. So, Amelia, congratulations. This is such a big deal to earn your privilege to be there. And you guys, you had to be a DIQ and up to attend. And Amelia, I've just watched you just soar and just really grow your team in such an intentional way. And the way that you sell, it's like mind boggling. You guys, every time Amelia has a facial, she's like, I just sold another Volume Firm set. Like, she's such a beast. And Amelia, I just can't wait to get to spend that time with you. And you guys were rooming together in the Omni. Like, we're just gonna have a blast, and I just can't wait. So I just wanted to just tell you congratulations. And so, you guys, here is what is kind of up and coming this month. So this is the new jewelry that you can get. It's not jewelry, it's a prize this month for doing your 600. So this is a dry erase 6 most important things to do list. So it's a super cute prize. It would make for like a perfect little trinket on your desk. And so this is what you'll earn for doing your 600 wholesale in January. And of course, that will put you on target to be a star beauty consultant. So what we're going to do next is I want to celebrate all of you who team built last month in the month of January. We grew by 14 new women, and our unit size is now at about almost 270, you guys. We are really growing. It's so inspiring. And so I just want to shout out all of you ladies who have team built. So congratulations to Amelia for growing her team. You guys, Amelia has 33 personal team members. 33. So if you need help personally recruiting, just go call Amelia. She is amazing at it. So Amelia, congratulations. We can't wait to watch you finish up your unit in these next few months. And congratulations, Kira, who grew by 2 last month. She has 4 people on her team and 6 people in her future unit. Congratulations, Maddie, for growing by 2. She also has 4 people in her future unit. Congratulations, Dorothy, for growing by 1 on Amelia's team. We're so excited for you, Dorothy. And congratulations, Kristen, who grew by 1. She has such a strong team of 5 very solid women. Kristen, your team is deep, deep, deep. So congratulations to Kristen, and congratulations to Shannon Driggers, who is now 1 from Red. We are so proud of you. She grew by 1 as well. And then congrats to myself for growing by 6. I just want you guys to know I would never, ever, ever, ever train you guys to do something that I was not personally willing to do myself. So I'm just so excited, you guys, for our growing unit. It's amazing to see. So tonight's training is really all about goal setting. And my prayer for you tonight is that you will leave feeling so clear. You know that feeling when you feel so clear that you're like relentless? You've ever been there? Like, I just really want for you to be so, 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 so clear tonight going into this training of what it is that your goal is going to be. And not only your goal, but we're also going to talk a lot about tonight about scheduling and next steps of taking yourself from where you are to really where you want to be. So the first thing is I really do want to share with you guys what is available to you. How many of you guys, and I won't go through this if you guys don't feel this way, but by show of hands, how many of y'all you're like, I could use a little fresh Mary Kay recap on what I can earn in seminar 2024. Like, I could use a fresh recap that would be helpful. Does anyone feel that way? Like, you would like to see the diamonds, you want to see what you can earn. Okay. All right, so I'm going to show you guys what exactly this is, because there's really so much available to you. It's really amazing, and I want you to know what this is. So the first thing, you guys know about our career path. It's clear. It is so tangible for you. So senior consultant, that's when you have 1 to 2 active team members. And if you don't know where to go next, if you're a senior, Start Team Builder is really, really where it's at for you. And the reason why is because your commission actually goes up to 8% when you're a red jacket. And so, when you think about when you have 3 versus when you just have 1, you might as well make double the amount of money by having 3 people. So if you have 1 to 2 people, I'm going to really encourage you to step up your game in January and grow your team by 2 active people this month. because that is really where it's at. I do remember when I got to red, that was where my team building commission checks went from being like 50, 25 to like $50 a month, to being more like 100. Okay, so that's where it really gets fun. Okay, team leader, this is where you have 5 to 7. So your commission at this point does go up to 9 to 13%. And team lead is where you really start to feel like I am leading women. I am leading a posse. Like you're like, I have more than just 2 people to call on my team. Like you feel like, oh, like I've got people here. And you guys, everything is a third, a third, a third, right? So when you have 5, there's normally a rock star in there. When you're leading 1 to 2, it's like you have one person working, you know what I mean? When you have 5, 1 is really, really working, 2 are like dabbling, and 2 are like doing the bare min. So I really like team leader because you really start to tangibly have some women that you can lead and that you can work with. So elite team leader, this is where you have 8, and this is where you can submit DIQ, and it's where you can go on target for your free car. And then DIQ, you can do that in 1, 2, 3, or 4 months. And then directorship, that is where you're a sales director. And so choose somewhere on this career path and just choose to be there by career conference. If you're like, I don't know where to go, I don't know what to do, I don't know how much time it's going to take, just choose somewhere. So if you're a senior, just go to team lead or go to Star Team Builder. Like just choose something next and move yourself up. And instead of being fearful of the future, be fearful of being in the exact same place in March as you are right now. That is a scary place to be. And so just be moving in some spot. Just be moving in some way, even if it's just growing by 2, just start and just grow somewhere. And then these are all of the different red jackets that you can choose from. And so when you're a red, you're going to get to come to career conference in your red jacket. And let me just tell you guys, when you get to career conference, when people see you in your red jacket, they know that you're a leader. Like it's just like you don't even have to say anything. People just know that you're a leader. So give yourself the privilege and the gift of showing up in that way for yourselves. And there's so many to choose from. They're like absolutely adorable. Okay, this is another thing that's available to you. There is no better person to explain what this is than Amelia, because she just did this a month ago. So Amelia, do you just want to unmute and share like what, just like your 30-second like Cars for Dummies and Mary Kay, like what is this?
Sure, yeah, Cars for Dummies. That's so funny. So basically, it's amazing with Mary Kay. You don't have to be a director to have a car. Any girl can have it, any beauty consultant. The first car to go on Target, you just need 8 or more active team members. So getting to 8, and then once you get active, girlfriend, like game's over. Like you're gonna do it. You just are. So 8 active, and then you guys are all doing, you and those 8 girls, 6,500 combined wholesale in that month. And of course you have to be active and hit it every month, but you have up to 4 months to earn it, just kind of like becoming a director. And I just completed this in October, ladies, and it's just so worth it, and it really makes you grow in the best way possible. And like, how cool is it to be able to say that you earned a literal car, like with Mary Kay? So that's kind of about the car program. And yeah, just 8 girls. Like, just if you focus on those 8, it all comes after that. So that's the car.
Oh my goodness, it's so true, Amelia. I love that you said that when you focus on 8, it all comes. It's so true. Just like when you can get that 8, the growth is a little bit easier from there. So this is the car program, you guys. And I remember a national saying, if this company is going to give you a free car, why in the world would you not earn a free car? You guys, like seriously, if they're going to offer this to you, it is one of the greatest gifts in my life, driving a free car. It's so cushy. I was sitting in the back with James on our drive up. We're in Virginia still. And I remember looking up front and Carter was driving, and I was like, what other company is going to give you your own schedule and a free car? I mean, like, I literally just had so much gratitude in my heart. It like feels like it floats. It really does. So you guys, these are the diamonds that are available to you this year. There's so many, it's just amazing. And so the Queen's Court of Personal Sales, this one, let's see, I have it close up. Oh, it's not on this template. That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. It's this one right here. It's this green one. So this is the Queen's Court of Personal Sales. So you achieve this when you sell 40,000 retail by June 30th, you guys. And you do get recognition at seminar, not at seminar, at career conference when you're on target for this. And then the Queen's Court of Personal Sharing, this, if you're going to focus on any court, this is the one to track. This is the one. It's when you recruit 24 qualified team members. And so this court is where everything changes. The year that I achieved this court for the first time was the year that I earned my pink Cadillac. So this court, if you're looking to earn a car, this court is the one to focus on. And Kristen, I know that you've done this court. So do you want to speak to this court and the significance of this one?
Yes, I would love to. So the money piece of it, just to be honest, is awesome because Mary Kay gives you great bonuses for it. And when you go to a seminar and you've earned your B and you go backstage with your backstage pass to go on stage, like there's a lot of people that do the court of sales and everything else, but the B is something there's not as many people doing because it requires a massive amount of discipline, in my opinion, in your business throughout the year and tracking it. And so it's so fun. I'll never forget that moment of walking up the steps, about to walk out on stage and get my pretty little diamond bee. And like it's a bumblebee with like real diamonds, and they're not small. Like they're big diamonds that make up this bumblebee's body, and they're beautiful and it's gold and it's just gorgeous. But in terms of leveling up your business, like it will absolutely like supercharge your business.
Oh my goodness, it's so true. And you guys, when you go across that stage, like Kristen said, you like hand them your name card and they have this microphone and there's like these men in the back and they announce you and it's like they'll like say your name and then you get to go across stage and like wave and you're on the big screen and it's just it's just everything and more. It's just the best. It's so priceless. So you guys, those courts are available to you. So there's really so much available to you, and you're probably going to find that there is a goal in your life and Mary Kay can align with it, whether it's from sales or team building or both. And so with this training, you guys, I really just want for you to be able to hone in and just really focus in on what it is that you want. And what an honor it is to get to just be in this new year with you guys. I do not take for granted getting to do life with you all. You guys just mean so, so much to me. And my vision as your leader is for us to go into these next 6 months as we are coming into our seminar year. And my vision really, really is to support four more women in our unit to earn your free car. And the reason why is because the career car program and what it has done for my life, I shouldn't even say the career car program, directorship in general and what it has done for my life, it has completely and totally changed my life forever. I cannot tell you guys the gift of just getting to wake up and just be a good mom. The amount of women that truly leave their houses at 7:30, drop off their children at daycare, and are not able to be home with their children. You guys, I cannot even tell you what Mary Kay has done for my life. I genuinely enjoy my life. I really do. I love the life that I get to live. And even on the hard days, because I mean, let's just be real, there's always hard days. Even on the hard days, it's never really hard because it was Mary Kay hard. It's always like life is hard. And then I hop on a Mary Kay Zoom and I'm like, okay, I'm good now. Like I'm in my pink bubble. And so I really just want to just challenge you to think about what you're capable of doing this year. And I was reading, and it was so profound to me. I was reading that just when we think that we've given our all, most of the time we actually have 90% more left to give. And that means without even adding any other training into your toolbox, any other resources, you can be a lot better than you currently are just by elevating your thinking and just by changing your habits and what you are doing. And so I always love sharing my vision and my goal is because this is significant and this is so important. And I love, Amelia, what you put in the chat that you're going for queen this year. Guys, Amelia is like dominating the scoreboard in Diamond Seminar. It is amazing. Like her name, like go look for her name on the court of sharing. And so I just want to ask you to just for this 30 minutes, I just want to ask you to take the cap off of your limitations of your thinking. There are so many things that the devil tries to slap us with. And the devil is not that freaking creative. He knows what it is that gets you every single time. And for me, you guys, it was continually saying, being like, well, you're going to be judged because you're a direct person. I cannot even tell you the talent and the skill set that I held back for years out of fear of being the direct person that God has created me to be. And I had to release that it was like a big moment for me. So, what is it for you that is your genuine superpower? And you know that the enemy is trying to hinder that superpower because he knows the lives that you would touch. Does anybody relate to that? Just put a little heart like on your Zoom or like put some hearts in the chat. Does anyone feel that way? You have a superpower. And you know, the devil's trying to hold you back. He just is because he knows that you're a powerful person. And so we're going to open up tonight by talking about goal setting and your clear why. And I first off just want to preface this training by saying this. You are so skilled and you are so gifted and you have things that you have gifts and abilities that need to be used. So just pop in the chat real quick. I want you to pop in the chat. What for you, when you walk into a room, you know it's your superpower. What is it that like God has given you and you know it's like you're like really good at it? And it doesn't have to be booking, selling, coaching, or recruiting or anything like career related, but like, what is it for you where you're like, I'm really freaking good at this? I'm really, really good. Just put it in the chat. I would love to see like, what is it that that you're so good at it. I love that. Kristen said she's great at relating to people. Amelia said making people feel comfortable and welcome. Maddie, her ability to read people. Shelly, gift giving. Oh my gosh, that could not be more true. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. These are your strengths. These are your strengths. And I want to ask you, what strength do you know that you have in Mary Kay that you could level up? Put it in the chat. What skill do you know? Like when you think in the past, you're like, I know I'm really good at that. I could level that up this year. I could play on my strength. What's your strength that you know you could level up and that you could play on this year? Because we all have different strengths. We all have different things that we're really, really, really good at. Kristen says customer service. Yes, that's so true, Kristen. Kristen sold like $400 to like two young chicks the other day. I was like, you're a beast on Zoom in like 45 minutes. Shelly, sales. Yes, Shelly, you've always been an amazing seller. So keep it coming. I'm excited to see where you guys feel in your heart that you can level up. So with your business, and this is going to be a little bit interactive at the beginning, okay? I want you to imagine your business 6 months from now. What have you accomplished? And write it down. You don't have to put it in the chat necessarily unless you feel led to, but imagine your business 6 months from now, June 30th, 2024. What have you accomplished on June 30th? Okay. And then I want to ask you, what wins will you experience in correlation to your goal in 30 days, in 60 days, and then in 90 days? So, what could be your benchmark to that between right now, January 1 to March 31st? What could be your 30, 60, and 90-day benchmarks?
Matt, could you repeat that first question? You said what wins will.
Yes. What wins will you experience in correlation to your goal?
Thank you.
Of course. Yeah. So, like, where will you be? What will your win be? Okay. And then I want to ask you, so that's your goal. And you might even need to take a little bit of extra time after tonight. And I'm going to share kind of a lot. So you may have to take some time to just sit and just get clear for 30 minutes tonight when we hop off and just get really, really clear. So the next thing I want to ask you is, what is your first step to doing that? I know this is such a simple question, and it's a great one to ask yourself. And does anybody feel led to share your goal or what you've accomplished by June 30th? What's on your heart? Does anybody feel led to share? Or you can even pop it in the chat.
Oh, I'm not on mute anymore. My bad. I would like to share. So I think something that I really want to do and I've wanted to do for a few months is like build my customer base back up to 100 customers, because it really was like at a solid 100 customers in college, but I started moving around a little bit and I had some like, I shouldn't say customer loss, but like the touch wasn't as high as it could be with the moves. So I want to build my customer base back up to 100 and be a star every quarter till June. Plus, I think that'd be really fun at career conference too. Do you walk across stage, Meg, for being a star at career conference still? Do they do that?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
I
So that
love
would be my goal. Just and my next step would be to book, of course, to continue booking.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I love that, Kristen. Shelly, I see you put your first diamond ring by June 30th. You are so capable of that. You are the best seller ever. Shelly sells to like people that she like come into her store. It's amazing. Anybody else feel led to share by June 30th? What have you accomplished in your business from 6 months from now, if you were to imagine that? Maddie said
Oh, go ahead.
to build 4 team members monthly till June. That's so powerful.
That's awesome. I was gonna say by June, my goal is, of course, to be a sales director, and I want to have a solid base of women on my team who really are powerful and strong and want to truly like blow my cat out of the waters and stuff. So my goal for like 30 days is to just add the personal qualifieds, right? So 6 is the goal this month and
Yeah.
forward.
Yes. Oh my goodness, Amelia. And we all know that you're going to do that. And I think I speak for everyone when we say we all know you are the next Cadillac top director. I mean, all the things. I mean, Amelia, you are so relentless and so hardworking. So I want us, before we talk logic, I want for us to just allow yourself to experience just like the emotion of that goal being done. What is it? And you could write this down, or even if you need to process tonight, what is it that's making that significant to you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what is it about that goal that makes your heart beat? Because there's a deeper significant reason of why that's important to you. And so I can't wait to hear, please, I cannot wait to hear. Please let me know like what you guys, what comes to your heart with that. And so you guys, with this, I just really, really want to encourage you to just really look at your first step. It's going to feel clear. And I want you to ask yourself, when you look at the big picture of getting that done, what is really making that important and what income producing activities will move you closer to your vision? And a lot of times, if you're already doing the right activities, the booking, the selling, the sharing, and if you're not seeing the results you want, it's likely that you just need more of what you are currently doing. And so maybe you've tried going for this goal that you're going for in the past, and maybe you haven't hit it. I want you to ask yourself, like, what are some new options What did work well, or what could you adjust next time? Like what would that look like for you? And so with this, you guys, I just feel really, really led for us to talk a little bit about scheduling and what exactly this is going to look like for you. And so I would really like to just hear like feedback from you guys. Would it help you if we came up with like more of a logistic game plan and scheduling in our last like 15 minutes? Or would it help you guys more for us to like unmute and really share your hearts on like what your goal is meaning to you, to be able to like almost like it helps sometimes just to verbally process with other people? What would you guys prefer? What would support you best?
I wouldn't mind a schedule and a game plan, or maybe a little bit of both. I know Amelia said verbally process. Kind of feel
Yeah.
like smiling and nodding her head, like, yes, let's verbally process. So whichever one.
Okay. Yeah, let's do a little bit of both. Absolutely. Well, off the bat, who does want to share like what is making what you guys shared significant? The like Maddie building 4 team members till June, like what is making this significant to you, where it's on your heart, where it's getting your heart racing? Let's share that for a second. Absolutely. Anyone who feels led, please unmute, please share. We would love to hear.
Well, I would just like to start by saying that what you said in the beginning, when you were like, what's your genuine superpower that you feel like the devil's like trying to hold you back from? I felt like that's like exactly what I needed to hear. You don't have to be anything except what you are. And like I feel like the devil's really good at I know this isn't the exact question you asked, but it's helping. Um the devil's really good at taking what you're good at and turning it into a negative, right? So I think just going forward into like this season of accomplishing all these goals, just like thinking of what I think is a fault of mine and embracing it fully and thinking of it as my superpower instead, and just like being myself, and not being anyone that I'm not. And I think that really excites me um to become a director in that way?
Oh my gosh, absolutely, Amelia. And with that, and I heard this at Million Dollar Weekend, and I've shared in the past, this is something you could do with the psychological part of that, is Jan Thetford had us write out 7 reasons why we couldn't have what that goal was. And then she had us write that out, and then we had to combat it. So I don't know if you guys have done that exercise yet, but it allows you to take the lies of the enemy and to combat them with truth. And a lot of mine, I literally had to combat with scripture. Amelia, it was very helpful. So you may want to take a moment and be like, this is the 7 reasons why I cannot have this goal. And then here's the 7 ways that I'm going to combat those statements that are not truthful, that I feel in my heart. So thank you for sharing that. Who else wants to share what's making your vision significant to you?
I think for me, it's always helped me a lot to like think about like visualizing myself walking across stage for whatever the goal is, just to be honest. I think I heard a sales director or a national say that when you were going for like a seminar goal, like to like picture yourself in your dress, walking up the stairs, walking across stage, waving and visualizing it in that way, like literally visualizing it. So I think that would make career conference so fun as a team. And like I want to make you proud too, Meg, because I love you so much. So I just feel like it would be so cool to like go to career conference as a star and just know that like I work my business like hard into its full potential, like as a beauty consultant, like and team building along the way, and not just going to career conference because it's a Mary Kay event. And like Megan knows this, but I had like a coming to Jesus moment last year at last year's career conference. And it's really been about a year since I kind of kickstarted my business again. And it's been the best thing I've ever done and I've loved it. So yeah.
I love that, Kristen. The visualizing. Yes, like there's just so much to that. That's so powerful. Who else wants to share? Anyone else feel led to share? Okay. Well, when it comes to scheduling, I can break it down day by day, and I will. There's two main things that if you do these two things, you will be successful. And these two things are so easy to do, and they are so easy to not do. And I'm going to urge you to take all of the stubbornness within you, because we're all stubborn because we've all chosen entrepreneurship, which means whether or not you admit it, you are a stubborn person, okay? It's a great quality to be stubborn. I think it's a gift being stubborn. I want you to take all the freaking stubbornness in you and say, you know what? Dang it. No matter what, I am getting this flipping done. So I'm going to show you guys what it is that I do. And this is the key to success. This is the key to success in this business. I think we make this business way too freaking hard. Have you ever felt that way? Like, why am I ever thinking this? I make this business just too daggone hard. So these are the two things where if you do these two things, everything will come to you. First things first is doing our bubble sheet in some capacity daily. It does not matter what capacity you choose. Tammy Craig explains at the front of the bubble sheet that if you do 3 bubble sheets a week, I don't know, it's on there, but like it's like if you do 3 bubble sheets a week, you'll be a team leader. I don't even know. It's on there. Amelia might even have it printed out right there. Do you have it printed out, Amelia? Yes. Will you please tell us what will happen when we're consistent and we don't sit on our butts? Thank you.
Yes, I will. So it's literally so cool. So it says, let's see, where does it actually say? Each sheet produces 10 yeses, right? So when you do the full sheet, it's 10 bookings, and then it's also approximately 1,000 in sales. So in 6 months, that's 240 bookings. And it leads to 120 faces because half will be a no-show. Long story short, it's 6,000 in sales, and that's just doing one bubble sheet a week for 6 months. And I don't know if that's exactly what we want me to share, but it's pretty cool. All the instructions are right on here, and it's like crazy. It's mathematical, right? It's mathematical.
It's so true, Amelia. It's so mathematical. And you guys, so what I want to urge you to do, and this is just me, you got to do it, do you. I printed out 90 of these. 90. I'm committed to doing one a freaking day for 90 days. And you want to know why? Because I am so passionate about finding the next person who needs what we have. This has nothing to do with selling. This has everything for me personally. My passion, literally, as I sit there and book people, is I'm like, there are people in my inbox that God has given me that I need to reach because they either need a friend, they need Jesus, they need money, or they need what we have here. And you guys, this business has changed my life so much. My dad is dying of cancer, and I am able to see him every 3 months because of the flexibility in this business and sustain a 6-figure income to put my amazing husband through chiropractic school. Because when my dad didn't have cancer, I was willing to sit down and book consistently for 4 years to build an organization where I can do that. So I want to urge you this year to allow yourself to not allow procrastination to get into your mind. You guys are so smart. You're so bright. And procrastination is really just the arrogant assumption that God's going to give us tomorrow to do what he's actually given us today to do. So I want to encourage you, even if you do one bubble sheet a week, if you're like, Megan, I don't know where to start. If you can just invest time into your bubble sheet every single day, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bubbles. So if you just did 2 sheets, 2 of these lines per day, you'll fill your bubble sheet up in a week. And Amelia just told you guys, it's an average of 6,000 in sales if your sales are like so, which is $3,000 in profit for messaging or booking 2 lines a day. I think we can all do that, right? So that is the first thing. And I'm so passionate about the bubble booking sheet because the bubble booking sheet is going to give you what you want. It just is. So these things, if you can just, but the thing of it is though, to be able to have the discipline to do your bubble sheet, you have to know why you're even building your Mary Kay business. Because without a why, you will stop booking. Have you ever been there where like you know what to do, but you just don't do it because you don't have a why and you just kind of like don't do anything with your Mary Kay business? Have you ever been there? I've been there before. It's a really crappy place to be because you feel stuck, and stuck is stuck. So the second thing I want to share with you guys that if you can do this daily, it will change your life forever. And that is reading your affirmations out loud every single morning and every single night of where you're going, what it's going to take to do it, the time that you're going to do it in that day, and affirming who you currently are. So mine, for example, it has this is my vision. Like I say, my name is Megan and I am, and I put my vision out there. I put it all out there on my affirmations. And I say, and in order to achieve this goal, I'm committed to my process of. So Kristen, I'll just use Kristen as an example. She wants 100 customers. She said booking was what she needed to do. So maybe Kristen would say, I have a vision of being a powerhouse with 10 customers by June 30th. And in order to remain committed to my mission, I am committed to doing 1/3 of a bubble sheet every single day, right after work before I walk into my house without being emotionally attached to my results. Do you see what I'm saying? So, in your affirmations, if you can put the process with the time of day that you're going to do it, that's where magic happens. It's like when we say we're going to work out and we don't have a time that we're going to work out. And I was reading this book, it's all about habits, and it talks about stacking habits. So, like, if you want to start a habit of journaling every morning. What do you always do in the morning? Well, maybe you always drink your coffee. So maybe you stack the habit of drinking coffee with, okay, that's going to also be my journal time. You see what I'm saying? So booking is in correlation with your goal. Maybe correlate booking with another habit that you know that you're going to do. Like, I'm always going to walk my dog. So when I come in from walking my dog, I'm going to book. You know what I'm saying? So the key with your affirmations is to say the time and what activity that you're going to do, and to really, like Kristen said, close your eyes and be able to envision where it is that you're going. And so I'm going to post on our ambition unit page the schedule, because it would take me like 15 minutes to explain what it is. But it's so, so good. And it's an accumulation of 10 hours of what your Mary Kay business would be, to run a successful business. And it's actually, Kristen, it's what I shared at Fall Advance. So I'll share it with you guys. But if you're like Megan, I don't know where to start with my goal. Affirmation, bubble sheet. It's so powerful. It's so, so powerful. So in our last 5 minutes, I would just love for you guys to just unmute and share just what it is for you that you're going to step into this next week, just the next 7 days. We don't even have to focus on the whole month, just the next 7 days. What habits are you going to start in correlation to your goal this next week?
Well, I'm super excited. I'm definitely gonna implement filling out my entire bubble sheet a day because I've been doing bubble sheets every day, haven't been filling out the entire sheet every day. So just really trying with all my heart to focus on my why and my goal so then I get it done. And yeah, so and then also the affirmations as well, of course, and super excited. So that's first tangible step this week.
I love that, Amelia. Girl, a bubble sheet a day, you'll definitely be queen. You're gonna be whipping everybody out. I don't think anybody else doing a bubble sheet a day, so you're gonna be like whipping it. Okay, who else?
I think that um the idea of doing two lines, like one or two lines of the bubble sheet is like easier for me to consume than doing like a whole bubble sheet because I'm at work throughout the day. So that would just be easier for me. And then my weekends are when I do my Mary Kay appointments. So that way, like at any point in time, if I open my calendar, like there are 2 appointments for each week for every next 2 weeks. So there's always a booking going. So my business is always just like going, I guess.
Kristen, that's so awesome. And I bet if you did 2 lines a day, it would totally give you 2 bookings always. Yeah, I really do believe that too. Anybody else want to just share? Okay, maybe you have to process it. Well, I just want to close tonight by for each person who's on, I just feel so led to just tell you what I see in you and what I think that your superpower is and the reason I believe in you, because I just feel words are my thing. And I just feel like I just want to affirm you guys tonight. So I'll start with the ladies that I can't see because they're probably listening, and then I'll do Sophia, Amelia, and Kristen. So Shelly, first things first, I just want to affirm you Shelly, you have been the biggest encourager over the last 4 years, 3.5 years. I love the way that you love people. Carter came home the other day and was like, I got a Venmo from Shelly for Starbucks because that's just who Shelly is. And she would never say that. But Shelly, I know that you're going to earn your ring because you are incredibly relational. It's your superpower is being relational, and you have gone through a lot of adversity. So I know that you're going to do it. Maddie, I want to affirm you. And the reason I know that you're going to add 4 team members monthly till June is because you have this way of finding out people's need and meeting it with this business. I don't think that there's been a face yet that you've seen that has not wanted to sign. And so, Maddie, influence is your superpower, and you sparkle when you come into a room, and never forget that. That is who you are. Charity, I believe in you so much because you are the best mom. You are a nurturer by nature, and you are a feeler. Like, you feel with people. And I think that your empath is what is going to support you to really build a successful customer base. And Maddie, Shelly, and Charity, I would love to hear. I know you guys didn't verbally share, but I would love for y'all to call me or Voxer me tonight or tomorrow and tell me what it is that like came to your heart. And so, yeah, I know that you're going to set your mind to your goal of whatever it is that you choose to do because you were the smartest, one of the smartest people I know. When you first told me your major in college, I was like, you're doing what? Like, I still can't properly say what your major was. And I just love how you think so logically. Like, I just love how you're so mathematical and you're so calculated. And anything you do, you will always conquer because you're so calculated as a person. Like, you are brains and beauty. It's just who you be. And Amelia, I know that you're going to do your goal because you are the hardest worker. You do not quit, girl. You do not quit. And you always are looking for ways to get better. And what I respect about you so much is that you are always looking for how do I get better, Megan? How do I get better? How do I do this? Like in your communication with your team and the way that you recruit, like even just from your the double dares that you renamed to make it like suitable for you. Amelia, you are so coachable, and that is a sign of a servant-hearted, godly leader. So I know that you're going to be queen, and I can make me cry. There is no one more deserving than you to be that queen on our awards night. So there's just no one more deserving than you. And I know you're going to do it. You're going to kick butt. I can't wait for you to do it. And Kristen, I know that you're going to build to your 100 customers, and I know that you're going to be a star every single quarter because you love people so deeply. And I love that you are so amazing at taking steps and problem solving with the steps. And you are so amazing at just being who God has created you to be. And you sparkle because of that. You really, really do. And so I just can't wait to watch you do it. So I love you all. My belief in you is so deep. I hope you can feel that and know that. And you guys are going to achieve your goals. And so please don't be shy. Please Voxer me for real or text me like, hey, here's my vision. If you didn't share, or even if you did share. So I love you all so, so much. And we're going to go and crush 2024 together. So we have marketing now. So I'm going to admit these girls in. So if you don't have a guest, feel free to slip out. So bye, you guys.